Welcome to Dulux, such a perfect town. Here we have some rules, let us lay them down.
Hey guys, welcome to the channel again. It's Hiran. And for today's video, guys, we'll be covering this woman right here, which, has been played by Chad a couple of times, a dozen of times, I should say. Let's get down to business.
Wanted to wrap you in my warm embrace.
I love spending 4 months of my life talking to someone. Yeah, guys, talking. You know what talking means. You know it, I don't need to say it. Seeing a future with them, working to break down walls, to learn to trust them. Yeah, sounds like Chad. All to find out they can't have a girlfriend because they have to focus on their career. Nah, it's just the... Yeah, you put it on quotations because you know it's just an excuse they tell you so they don't want to date you. Which, understandable, right? How many chats have you been with? And you expect the next chat to come and say, yeah, you've been with 20 chats before me, so I'm going to turn you into a wife. What about that? Nah, thank you. I mean, it's understandable, right? Why people only want you for the bedroom fun. Let's see what she has to say on this TikTok. Yeah, he wants you to come at his place for some bedroom fun. Which, ma'am, if you're having so much problems with Chad, why don't you try and first maybe don't pick Chad? You know, that's an option. That's always an option. Or second, try and secure the commitment up front, which will basically get rid of Chad automatically. Why don't you do that? If that is what you want, If you don't want, you want to break all these walls, you want to build a strong relationship, why don't you secure the commitment up front instead of quote unquote talking for 4 months? Doesn't seem like quantum physics to me. Moving on, guys. We're covering quite a few TikToks today.
What the hell is wrong with me?
Good question. What is wrong with you is that womanism has brainwashed you. We see this over and over again, guys. Every video is, kind of like the other one before that. Because, entitled or independent woman, empowered woman, they all face this problem. And I actually think I will do a video talking about womanism in a short while, because I woke up rather philosophical today. So yeah, I might just talk a little bit about that and how it affects women. Now, let's cover our last TikTok for today, and then we'll end in a note.
Every now and then, come and take my hand. For every little lie you tell so you can hide will grow inside your chest. Your heart will need to rest.
Just pause it if you can't read it, because she's skipping really fast.
So come into my...
Okay, it all made sense up to this point, until this. Excuse me. And now you bring so much depth and life experience for you when you do get married and become a mother one day. Excuse me, like, how old are you? you know, you seem like you're 30 something. Do you know that, you know, as age goes on, it's harder and harder to have a kid? Are you aware of that? Let's end the video and we'll comment it.
So come into my arms.
Right. Guys, as a woman, you can choose what life you want to have, but you cannot have your cake and eat it too. You know, that is a problem that many women are stressing over. We're not immortal. You know, you someday, you know, your days are counted. That sounds really mean, but you don't have all the time in the world, especially women. Regarding kids, you cannot have children at 50 years of age, at 60 years of age. You cannot do that. So you have to choose between having kids or following a career for your whole life. And you can certainly, you know, mix both things in, you know, to have kids and have a work. But you cannot, you know, travel around New York and do this and do that. And I'm 30 years of age, but no problem. I'll find someone and I'll have a kid with him. I have all the time in the world. No, you don't. You don't. I mean, how do you expect things to work out? So you expect to work and to focus on your career until 35 years of age, and then in the last 5 years you are, you know, comfortable with having kids, let's say, you will just magically stumble upon the person you want to have kids with. How do you expect that to happen? You know, relationships, strong relationships, serious relationships are something that takes, are something that takes years to build upon. You know, you cannot just meet someone on the street and tell him, hey, let's get married and let's have children, because it will scare a dude off. I've seen this happen many times where, you know, guys, you know, I've heard many experiences of guys who are dating and they want to have some casual relationship, and they stumble upon this type of woman that is 36, you know, and that biological clock is ticking, and she tells them on the second date, hey, why don't we have 2 kids and marry, and you take me into your house? It's absurd. You cannot have your cake and eat it too. You either focus on children and you have them at a proper age, or you focus on your work. You're welcome to do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want with your life, but you have to keep in mind that you have a time period in which you have to do certain things. And if what you want is a serious relationship, if what you want is a stable family, you have to invest years of your life into that, into meeting a person, getting to know him better, you know, as the woman on the first TikTok said, tearing down walls, you know, building up trust, etc. It's not something that you can go to the grocery store and say, yeah, I want to buy a stable family and 2 kids and a happy life and a happy marriage. You see what I'm talking? So, you know, we stopped the video on this where she says the perfect life, married at 27, kids at 30. That sounds reasonable. But if you say that, no, that's not it, you can, you know, you can still focus on your career up until you're 35, up until you're 40. What do you think is going to happen by then? You're going to go thirsty for a man, and nobody is going to want to commit to a woman who is almost 40, who has been with dozens of dudes, you know, having fun all her life, and now she just magically wants, you know, a stable family to occur. No man with self-respect and, you know, and principles in his life will want that, because why should I get married to the 40-year-old woman who has had triple digits, you know, dates, if I can do the same with a younger girl who is more attractive, who has not, you know, a bag of emotional damage, right? But guys, with that being said, this will be it for today. Thank you for watching. Comment down below whatever you think, and I'll see you next time. Peace.